Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Michael at Val5Links posted this. 86% of more than 60 central banks queried stated that they are at least studying the creation and issuance of CBDCs. This is a BIS estimation, and they said that by 2024, 20% of the world's population will have access to CBDCs. Guys, that is only 3 years away. Crypto is everywhere, even at the highest economic levels of government, and central bank digital currencies are gaining ground and moving even closer to launch amid a variety of domestic country-by-country initiatives and cross-border efforts too. Though Bitcoin and its multitude of digital brethren trade up and down, swinging wildly several percentage points a day, the fact remains that the use of these offerings in actual commerce remains a bit limited. And so, they're trying to differentiate, obviously, between the speculative assets of today, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and basically the entire crypto space, and the idea that CBDCs are going to be the future for payments. We're already seeing it now, right? With this pandemic, more and more people are deciding to ditch cash and pay digitally. And stablecoins, it's looking like, are going to be the answer. So down here, stablecoins are firmly on the central bank's radar screens. As noted in January by the BIS, 86% of more than 60 central banks queried stated that they are at least studying the creation of issuance of CBDCs. In terms of the mechanics, the digital currencies would act like money itself, used universally for commerce. The BIS has estimated that by 2024, 20% of the world's population will have access to CBDCs. And some proof to that, of course, MasterCard is partnering with mobile wallet provider Island Pay and the Central Bank of the Bahamas to launch the first ever prepaid card that lets people pay using the nation's CBDC, the Bahamas Digital Sand Dollar. The digital dollar is the first CBDC to be made widely available back in October 2020. So we're already starting to see this in smaller, particularly island nations, in this case, like the Bahamas. More recently, Fed Secretary Janet Yellen has said central banks should study the possibility of creating and issuing sovereign digital currency. So, it's interesting because it feels like, since we've been in the crypto space for so long, it feels like everybody's so far behind. A lot of us have been doing this research for a while now, and it just goes to show you how slow some of these politicians are on the uptick. Guys, I did a video this morning, I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner, with regards to a possible dare I call it a ploy, perhaps, by the SEC to slow Ripple down because they wanted to, try to develop their own initiative for cross-border payments and instant settlement using DLT. Some interesting documents were discovered, so I suggest if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, watch this morning's video. There was also this, guys, from MACKATTACKXRP. After XRP and Litecoin, Flare plans to bring smart contract functionality to the Stellar blockchain, and we saw this the other day with Flare Network's tweet here from February 25th. But here's some more information. XLM on its own is not compatible with Ethereum's virtual machine, the EVM, but Flare's F-Asset protocol acts as the bridge. By integrating XLM into the platform, users will be able to utilize XLM-backed tokens on any Ethereum-based decentralized finance or DeFi network. Flare Networks aims to connect DeFi and smart contracts with blockchain networks, making any cryptocurrency token usable in smart contracts. The company started off with Ripple's XRP before revealing plans to integrate Litecoin, Dogecoin, and now XLM, which is going to be the fourth digital asset in its arsenal. And here's a statement, guys, from Flare's co-founder Hugo Fillion. He said, "We are a network that is based around utility, about providing utility to other networks, such as XRP, potentially one day Bitcoin, potentially other networks, any asset that can be represented, any blockchain that can be represented on Flare." The point is that, yes, we are trying to put forward a very strong idea for each participant about how utility works and why they need to participate. And so this is not a maximalism play for the Flare networks. They want there to be utility. They want many participants to be able to utilize their technology. And so they're opening it up to different blockchains and different tokens. The article just continues down here about their intention to distribute all these Spark tokens that I keep calling Flare tokens every now and then because the ticker symbol is FLR, but they are called Spark tokens. Of course, that airdrop getting XRP hodlers very excited, but more functionality here now integrating the Stellar network into Flare Network's plans. So I got to thank MACKATTACKXRP for pointing that out. I also saw this tweet and I wanted to do my part to spread the word, guys. XRP hodlers versus the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission notice of pending legal action. Okay, guys, this is from John Deaton, the lawyer who's putting together the class action lawsuit on behalf of XRP hodlers. So the XRP community, please forward to any XRP hodler who owns XRP and wishes to join in the class action lawsuit to be filed against the SEC. Please be advised that after I file the lawsuit, I must demonstrate to the court that I am able to notify the potential members of the class in order to have the case be certified as a class action lawsuit. Pursuant to the federal rules, the notice may be one or more of the following: United States mail, electronic means, or other appropriate means. So guys, it might sound like this is only open to US citizens, but it is not. I can assure you, I've read through this already. So if you are interested, guys, we're going to get into this a little further. I wanted to say though, guys, before I continue, 70,000 subscribers just around the corner. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. I am giving away 2 ledgers. You will be eligible if you do subscribe to the channel, but we got to reach 70,000 by the end of the month. Let me continue with this though. So if you're an XRP hodler and you want to be part of this class action lawsuit, here's what you have to know. Let me continue with John Deaton's tweet thread. So one viable means today is the use of social media. Obviously, Twitter is not going to serve as the only means by communicating to potential members of this class action lawsuit, but it definitely serves as a good starting point. There are other means as well, available as well, that I intend to use to notify all persons who qualify and want to be included in the lawsuit. Most of the time, a lawyer will file the class action and then attempt to identify the members of the case afterwards. I want as many of the members identified as early as possible. So guys, if you are interested in this, please do pay attention. Plus, there is strength in numbers, and I want to demonstrate a strong united class of XRP hodlers at the very outset of the case. The XRP holders that owned XRP on December 22nd, 2020 are likely to be considered the most relevant claimants in the lawsuit against the SEC. So make note of that. If you held XRP on December 22nd, 2020, you are more likely to be considered than if you did not. So that's an important detail, I think. At this point of the process, we simply want to be able to demonstrate the ability to ascertain the potential members of the class. We are not at the point of determining with certainty who qualifies as an actual member of the class. Therefore, I'm looking for all persons who previously owned XRP on December 22nd, 2020 and who own it currently. This includes all potential members, whether they reside in the United States or outside of the United States. So please understand that this notice does not constitute any promises or assurances that any particular person will be included, nor is it a promise or assurance that anyone will receive any form of compensation whatsoever. It should be noted that there is no promise, guaranteed, or assurance that I will be certified as the lead trial lawyer that will represent the class. This tweet and notification is for information gathering purposes only. If a class action is in fact certified and I'm not appointed as the lead attorney, I will provide any information I obtain to the court and or to any other counsel appointed by the court. The only assurances that I guarantee that I do make is that your name will only be shared with the purpose of the lawsuit and not released to any third parties. And finally, there will be no request made by me or anyone associated with me for anything from you other than your name, your email address, and other contact information. So you will have to give some contact information, guys, if you want to be part of this. I have noticed on Twitter that sometimes scam artists or criminals create fake accounts pretending to be someone and ask money for crypto, etc. If you receive such requests from any account claiming that they are me or associated with me, it is a fake and a scam. If you ever have any concerns or questions, you can contact me, and then he gives the Deaton Law Firm phone number and email here. There will be other means used to notify potential members of the class down the road. For example, the Flare Spark token airdrop took a snapshot of all XRP accounts less than 2 weeks before the SEC filed the case against Ripple. After the case is filed, we can seek out that information as well. I'm sharing this with you because I don't want to give an impression that you must contact me or my office immediately in order to be included. Like I said, I'm just recording the names of those already definitely know that they want to join in and fight against the SEC. If you want to be included in the lawsuit, include your name potentially listed on the complaint or pleadings. Please DM me on Twitter and email me at all-deaton@deatonlawfirm.com. So guys, I will link this tweet thread in the description if you want to have that information on hand. If you do both, the DM and the email, it will help make sure that your name is included. I am aware that many of you have already contacted my law firm and made your intentions to be included known to me. I have maintained those emails. Thank you. We are all witnessing the SEC enforcement make a huge power grab in the case against Ripple and XRP. The latest risk alert published by the SEC regarding digital assets makes it clear that the SEC, if successful against Ripple, will not stop with only XRP. All digital assets are at stake here. So guys, John Deaton does make a very good point. If you hold anything other than XRP, other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course, you could still be susceptible down the road. And so basically what he's saying is it's got to stop here. All digital assets are at stake. We either sit around and complain and moan, or we take the fight to them. And so he retweeted out down here why the SEC versus Ripple case is the most significant case in modern history. And guys, again, that email address, all-deaton@deatonlawfirm.com. Again, I will link this tweet thread in the description of the video. What are the pros and the cons to this? Well, doesn't really sound like there are any cons to this other than, I mean, perhaps if you feel uncomfortable giving John Deaton your personal information, but he is a professional. He is a lawyer. I'm going to be contacting him later this afternoon with my information. And again, guys, you do not have to be an American citizen in order to send him your information in order to be part of this class action lawsuit. So spread the word, retweet this out, tell some other people that you know that are XRP hodlers that they can be part of this. They just have to DM John Deaton and send him an email as well. And I think this is going to be really important down the road. I saw this the other day. I didn't know where I could fit it into one of my videos, but I think it's important to mention. XR Patience down here tweets, of the 7.8 billion people in the world, 3.3 billion have access to mobile devices, 2.3 billion are unbanked. And XRP fixes this with instant payments, 2 to 3 seconds, net zero cost, less than a cent, reliability, 100% uptime, and security. Zero hacks, far safer than proof of work. Giving you some statistics to some countries around the world with regards to their total population, their smartphone penetration, smartphone users, and percentage with access to financial services, and what that means in terms of how many of them are actually unbanked. So some very interesting statistics here. Wanted to thank XRP Patience for that. And guys, John Deaton, if you want to be part of this class action lawsuit, it seems like there is only an upside here. And anyone who holds XRP can participate in this, especially if you were holding XRP the day that the lawsuit dropped. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. I need 70,000 by March 31st. Subscribe today and you'll be eligible to win a Ledger Nano S or X. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.